Hello, I'm Robert, and this is the Docking Bay 77 podcast. And today I'm going to be talking about my top seven favorite Kate Bush songs. Listeners of this podcast will know I'm a big fan of Kate's, but honing it down to just seven songs was really, really tough. My list ended up being kind of weirdly chronological. And although Kate usually uses literary references and historic references, lots of storytelling in her songs, most of the ones I chose ended up being kind of more personal, almost all of them with a kind of a melancholy streak, looking backwards or feeling nostalgic, all kind of acknowledging that time is passing. I don't know. There's some of them have some ambiguity too, which she is known for, and allow for multiple interpretations. But I'm going to let you know what I think about them. So, number seven. December Will Be Magic Again. This was a single from 1980, never got an album attached to it. It is the kind of song that people who hate Kate Bush mean when they say they hate Kate Bush. It is a little twee, a little over the top. It is sung in her super highest register where, bats fall out of the sky, but I love it. It is mainly piano based, which I always love with her. And it's just a song about different holiday memories and associations she has. And then it cuts into this wonderful chorus where she starts singing about snow, and you get sleigh bells because, Christmas, and talking about how the snow is going to sparkle the dark up. Again, I told you it was a little twee. There is a video of this one from a different take she did. It is not as good, but December Will Be Magic Again. Every December 1st, out it comes. I play it three or four times. Number six, Under the Ivy. Another non-album tune. This was a single. It was the B-side to Running Up That Hill. Maybe you've heard of that one. This is from 1985. This is a song that the really deep dive fans really love. And it definitely is one of my favorites too. It is also piano based. There's a wonderful video of her, just her and a solo piano, playing in the Abbey Road studio that is fun to watch. And it just describing this woman who wants to leave a party and just wander off and be by herself. And she's talking about someone she used to know and saying, it wouldn't take me long to tell you how to find it, this location. And evoking some of those memories. And it's an interesting song because you can't really tell from the lyrics, is she going to tell this person how to find her under the ivy, or is she not? We don't know. I haven't figured it out. Number five, The Jig of Life, my first album cut. This is from the Hounds of Love album, also from 85. And it's part of the B-side, the Ninth Wave kind of mini album in the album that is a full-length 30-minute story about a drowning woman lost at sea and the experiences and emotions she has throughout this experience. This particular cut is right smack in the middle, and it is fascinating because it is she's sort of projecting her future self, encouraging her to stay alive and to not to just succumb and give in and drown, but to live. And this future self is describing the life she will miss if she dies, and the children and the experiences she's had. It is incredibly dense, very poetic. It's got fantastic Irish influence. I mean, The Jig of Life, it's in the title. So terrific Irish instruments played by Kate's brother Paddy and some other band members. There's even a spoken word section that's sort of mystical. And it is just fantastic and complex. And there's so many ways to look at it. Every time I hear this song, I find something else I love about it. And it again, this idea of memory and looking backwards, her future self is describing the different memories that this woman could have if she lives, and has this terrific line that gets repeated saying, I put this moment here. I put this moment here. And it's just a lovely, moody song. Number four, Moody Again. Houdini from her album The Dreaming from 1982. This is one of her story songs. In fact, the story is a real story. Houdini, the famous escape artist in the early 20th century, his wife would kiss him and slip a key that was on her tongue into his mouth, which is how he was able to do some of his escapes. The cover image of the Dreaming album is that picture of Kate in her kind of quasi Edwardian looking clothes, giving a kiss to a man with a key on her tongue. Dua Lipa stole the image and the idea. I think she must be a Houdini fan too. At any rate, um, this song isn't just piano. There's Fairlight. There is piano. There's a gorgeous string arrangement by Michael Kamen. Um, and the song is told from the point of view of the wife, who is wondering if her husband is going to escape, and then you realize that perhaps he has died already, and so her vocals go from this very sweet and loving to these like screams of pain, and it has the wonderful line that says, "Not even eternity can hold Houdini." Wonderful, moody song as well. Number three, here's a banger for you. Hounds of Love, the song from the album Hounds of Love from 1985. This was released as a single. This is the title song of what is arguably her best album. And in fact, we dedicated an entire podcast episode to the Hounds of Love album's 40th anniversary last year. It's worth a listen. This was the only album of Kate's that actually I picked two songs from. It's that good. This has a very different sound and feel from the other songs I picked. Lots of heavy percussion, very insistent strings, and an amazing video inspired by Alfred Hitchcock, who makes a cameo in it. At least a Hitchcock lookalike does. A fun video riffing on The Man Who Knew Too Much. And the 39 Steps and some of those early Hitchcock films. She is a woman imagining that these hounds of love are chasing her, and she is afraid of the hounds of love. She doesn't want to be caught by them. Throughout the song, she repeats the lyric, "I don't know what's good for me. I don't know what's good for me." And as she's running through the woods, trying to escape these hounds of love who are chasing her. But at the end, she realizes, do you know what I really need? I need love, 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 love. I love this song. Number two, speaking of love, Love and Anger. This is a song from the 1989 album, The Sensual World. It was also released as a single. It also has a fantastic video that manages to combine ballerinas and actual Turkish whirling dervishes, and even a little studio section with a recording studio with her brother and the bandmates. This is the most sort of rockish, rock sounding song of my picks. Guitars, drums, bass, all the usual assortment, rather than her Irish pipes and her zithers and all her other instrumentation she'll use. This is a song about, like it says, love and anger, and the different frustrations and positive feelings we feel in our lives. One lyric that just sticks with me so much that I love from this song, she says, "Living in the gap between past and future," which I think describes us all. And she asks, can you find it in your heart to let go of these feelings? And the song is a little ambiguous as she's talking about the love, but also the anger that she feels. But at the end, there's this terrific, boisterous pick-me-up, followed by a giggle, where she says, "You might not think so now, but someone will come to help you." This is a song I put on the stereo and crank all the time. It's very, you'll dance around, and it will make you feel uplifted afterward. A few honorable mentions. I have three of them. They all, weirdly, are duets. I think they might be her only, or nearly her only duets. One of them is the kind of well-known song she did with Peter Gabriel, which he wrote, "Don't Give Up," from 1986. Beautiful, beautiful song. And the video is lovely, and it's just so gorgeous. But it was a duet. She did not write it, so ruled out, but I love it. The song 50 Words for Snow from the album 50 Words for Snow from 2011, with vocals by Kate, but kind of narration by actor Stephen Fry, who, in between the brief lyrics of the songs, which basically are 50 words for snow, give us 50 words for snow, 49 more to go, that kind of lyrics. He comes up with Kate's lyrical help, 50 different words for snow that get more and more absurd and unusual. It is hilarious. It is thought-provoking. It's a fun song. And then finally, my last honorable mention, another duet, this time with Rowan Atkinson, good old Mr. Bean and Blackadder. She did this for Comic Relief, an organization she's done a lot of work with. She works a lot with those actors as well, and Miranda Richardson and Hugh Laurie and all of them have been in different videos and projects she's done. But at any rate, this song with Atkinson was for Comic Relief. There's a video of it that was done live. And the song is called Do Bears, and the rest of the lyric is what you think it might be. And it is extremely funny. It's particularly fun to watch Rowan Atkinson just clowning and hamming it up and being an absurd kind of lounge singer character, and Kate just being straight-faced and poised the whole time and singing along her half of the song. I'll let you find out what the Bears may or may not be doing. Finally, my number one song, Moments of Pleasure from the album The Red Shoes from 1993. It was also released as a single. Kate writes about grief a lot. Everything from Army Dreamers on the album Never Forever to A Coral Room on her later album Ariel, Among Angels on 50 Words from Snow. She writes about grief a lot. And this one, though, is just a stunning, stunning piece of music. It is this gorgeous, gorgeous piano playing that alternates with these waves of cascading strings that sort of surge and pull back and surge and pull back. Interestingly, there's a terrific video of this live with just the piano, and I like it almost as well. But the official music video has the strings. Anyway, in this song, she is just remembering moments of pleasure she's had with different people who have passed away that were in her life. And they're all actually based on real people. And she calls out fun little details of things that she remembers about these individuals. It doesn't really matter what they are because they're particular to her and you know they're evoking a memory for her. One that jumps out, though, she sings Spinning in the Chair at Abbey Road, which is a callback to a musical phrase that da 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 da. She's used that in several different songs. And in fact, it's a reference to a fellow who played on one of the albums that she used that phrase in that had passed away. It is just gorgeous. This was redone a few years later in 2011. She released an album called The Director's Cut that she went back and revisited 10 songs and changed up the lyrics a little bit, re-recorded them, did different kind of approaches to them, like a movie director's cut. It's the only one of my songs that I picked that is from that album, but I don't like that version as well. You want to find the version from the Red Shoes. In the chorus of the song, Moments of Pleasure, after she's recounting the different memories she had, these wonderful moments, she says, just let us try to give these moments back to those we love, to those who will survive. I hope you enjoyed my list. What songs would you have picked? Let us know. And thank you for letting me share a few of my moments of pleasure with you.